A diplomatic envoy adds a whole new layer to the game. It really is a fantastic mod, and something I've always wanted in Crusader Kings 3. And you may remember I did briefly mention it in my 5 things we want in CK3 video, and I did use some footage of the mod, thanks to the creator Castox, but now it's officially released and available for download on the Steam Workshop. It adds so many new options for trading with other rulers, but first, to access all of that, you need to hire a court envoy. It's done the same way you hire any other court position, and also gives bonuses to prestige and culture opinion. And for a good envoy, you preferably want someone with good diplomacy and ideally knows some other languages as well. But once hired, you have the ability to send your envoy on a journey to speak with other rulers. But be aware, it will cost you some gold and prestige. The gold value is based off your envoy's aptitude, so the better the envoy, the cheaper it's going to be. So arranging a marriage and bringing somebody with great diplomacy to your court is really important if you do need to save some money. And the prestige cost is just based off the rank difference of you and the other ruler. And once you send the envoy out, you go to the trade screen and you can immediately see the level of detail put into this mod. The UI is incredibly clean to the point where it fits the game really well, and it actually looks like something Paradox would add to the game. And you also get to see your envoy chatting with the selected ruler in the top left as well. Another nice touch. Most importantly though, on the right side you get a value breakout, which takes into account their opinion of you, your envoy's skill, and the other ruler's diplomacy into the starting chances of the deal. And then of course, anything else you wish to trade will change the score even more. And from just a little bit of testing, anything above 5 guarantees a deal. And then between 1 and 5, there's a chance they can still say no. But if you really try and push your luck and send off a deal with like -100 chance, there is a small chance your envoy gets killed. So be careful. And if you really want to get a deal done, it is best to just over offer and maybe even make up the deal with a little bit of gold. I think the biggest feature and my favorite thing this mod brings though is the ability to trade titles. This just has so many uses, from attempting to buy important land, or swapping with neighbouring rulers to clean up the borders a little bit if that's your thing. Another great option would be attempting to buy land with holy sites in them and so on. It's just so nice having a way to trade titles in CK3 finally. And as you can see, each title has its own estimated value, which is based from the other things listed. You can see the population, development, levies and control. So obviously buying really developed counties will be an expensive thing to do, and artifacts work in a similar fashion, where higher tier ones and especially unique artifacts like the Throne of Charlemagne and so on will cost a fair bit more than any others. The next tab allows you to arrange marriages, which is a welcome change, as being able to offer a nice sum of gold to secure an important marriage is always very useful. Although I think my favourite section may be the last tab. It's how you add gold to sweeten the deal or demand gold if you want. But you have a few other options too. Getting an alliance without the need for marriage so you can save your children for lowborn geniuses is always useful. Swearing an oath means you offer to become their vassal if they have a higher title than you. But the one I've ended up using the most is the option to vassalize people. It can be really expensive though, so expect to shell out loads of coins and possibly even some land. It's not exactly much easier than vanilla either, but it just gives you more ways to get vassals without war, even if they have a different religion and culture, which often in vanilla makes it completely impossible as it will cause some heavy negative modifiers. But good news for all you intrigue lovers, you are able to use hooks during deals. Weak hooks add 7 points, but strong hooks double that at 14, so do not sleep on strong hooks. 14 is absolutely massive, and you really should, if possible, attempt to get hooks on other rulers before you send an envoy. And the final thing I'll mention is the ability to negotiate non-aggression pacts, which are often not too expensive to get a hold of either. And if you do plan to play tall, and most probably start incredibly weak, so getting some of these with the surrounding rulers can save you many headaches while you work fast to build up your power. Overall, I have to say this is an amazing mod. It does mention in the mod description that war deals will come later, so hopefully that can make a negotiating piece a lot more flexible and just more interesting in general. As that's another thing I did mention in the things I want in CK3 video, as right now wars feel very linear, so I am very excited for this. And the link, of course, will be in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, do consider leaving a like and subscribing, it really helps out. And consider checking out this video, where I show you exactly what mods to use to make Crusader Kings 3 look amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and a massive thank you to Intermia1, Harold Volmer, and Victor Voss Anderson. So I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.